If you grew up in the 90s and the early 2000s, you probably remember opening up the Nintendo 64, aka the Fun Machine, for the very first time and playing it. And on today's video, that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna go back in time almost 30 years and open up the Nintendo 64 straight from the box once again. Without further ado, let's get started. So here it is, guys, the Nintendo 64 in the package. Alrighty, so let's start off with looking at this box. So this is the atomic purple color edition. So it comes with the extra controller right there. There's the original gray one, and obviously the Nintendo 64, aka the Fun Machine, as you see right here. So let's take a look at the box. So starting off, it is pretty cool. Here's the top portion of it. You see, look, it's got Kobe on it, Banjo-Kazooie. It has Link. Of course, you got that Mario on it. And I forgot who this player is on the Seattle Mariners. Way back in time, way back in time, I was a kid. I didn't really care about baseball too much like I do now. But there's that. You got the system right there. On this side as well, you have the same characters on it right there. So pretty cool. Same thing there. Same thing on this side as well. And then let's take a look at the back. So here's the back here. So you will see all the games on it. You got Zelda, Banjo-Kazooie, GoldenEye. Remember GoldenEye, guys? GoldenEye. 1998 Game of the Year right there. You guys can see that. Game of the Year 1998. Pretty cool. Diddy Kong Racing as well. 1998 Racing Game of the Year. Loved that game as well. Super Mario 64 right there. That was also my favorite game. I played that non-stop on the N64. Just very nostalgic right here. You got big old Bowser too right there. And as you also will see right here, this is the serial number to the N64 that is inside. So that is pretty cool as well. All right, now let's open this bad boy up right here. So we're gonna open it and see the contents inside right now. So let's slide it. Oh my God. Look at this. Bam. Oh my goodness. Look at that. But before we go into this, there is something inside on this atomic purple edition. You'll see way down in there. This is actually where they put the second controller right there. And it is in its original wrap as well. That is pretty cool. I don't think there's anything else in here. No. Okay. Let's put this off. Oop. Put this off to the side. The box now empty. And here is the good stuff. So inside, let's start with the booklet. And this booklet is actually in really good condition here. Looking at it here. So this is the guide to the Nintendo 64, how to hook it up and whatnot on an instruction booklet. Very cool. As we see, look at that. This is actually in great condition. I'm not sure if anything like this is worth any type of money or if it's like sought out for. But this thing's in great condition. Look at that. It has the hookups, you know, tell you how to hook it up to your TV at the time. Your big giant box TVs back in the late 90s, early 2000s. Pretty cool. You guys can pause the video to read all of this if you'd like. Look at that. Look at this right here. There is no reason to disconnect your Super NES. You can connect both the Nintendo 64 and the Super NES. Look at that right there. That is awesome. Look at that. There's the Super NES right there. Super NES. That is so cool. I had a Super NES. Nintendo Entertainment System. Man, back in the day was awesome. There's the joysticks it's showing you the controls. Don't forget to blow into the cartridge before you put it in. Oh my God, look at that. Awesome. Troubleshooting. There you go. There's your troubleshooting. I wonder if blowing into the pack is in this. That is awesome. There we go. A little bit more. There's your warranty and service. Look at that old number. I wonder if that number works. Definitely, guys, give it a call. Let me know in the comments below if it does work. Here's some other stuff here. Bam. Put that off to the side. Now we have the consumer information and precautions booklet. Just some more, stuff. Epilepsy warning for flashing games. So it's nice, that they put that in there. You can read that over as well. You can pause the screen. Backside as well. Looks like it's just in a different language. So pretty cool. And then now we got what's next. We got the Store 64. So now that you got the world's best video game system, get the most out of it. Subscribe to Nintendo Power Magazine and get Nintendo 64 gear at Store 64. Remember that? Nintendo Power Magazines? Wow, look at that. This thing's in great shape too. Getting gear at Store 64. Call that number as well. Is that number still valid? Look at all this. You get the carrying cases for your games, game protectors, N64 system house as well. Oh, I wish I had this. I did not have this as a kid. You can store your N64, the controllers, and all the games there. That's cool. Very nice. Man, look at these. These were the good old days, I'm telling you. Does this open up some more? Yes, it does. And bam. There you go. Get your Mario plushies. These are all kind of things that you could buy. Look at that. A graphics tee. Graphics tee was $16. A backpack carrying case was $26 back in the day. A nice N64 Pro cap, $18. Oh, look at this, man. Does anyone have any of this stuff? Does anyone have any of this stuff? Let me know in the comments. N64 Tech Watch, $40. Star Fox 64 soundtrack, $12. Traveling case, right there, $22. A lot of cool things that you could have gotten at Store 64 on the Nintendo 64. That was awesome. That's great. Put this off to the side here. Looks like we got another pamphlet here, another consumer information book. Looks like we got a bunch of them. Looks like it's the same thing. So they gave us 3 of them. We got 3. And now the moment we've been waiting for. Let's take a look at this system here. Now, of course, this isn't sealed, guys. This is resealed, obviously. I mean, it's in great condition. It looks to be some little, marks and stuff on it. Pretty cool. See that? I need some maintenance and service. Call that number. Pretty cool. Is there an expansion pack in here? No expansion pack. No expansion pack. That's okay. We can fix this issue. Later on, you'll see in the video. So that's the N64 system. You know, it's really not that big. It's not too big. You know, the systems nowadays are huge. So that is pretty cool. That off over here. You got, oh look, this is all in its original wrap too. Look at that. Pretty cool that it's in its original wrap. So what you would do, you would take this, plug this right in here, and then obviously you just go into the colored ports in the back of your TV. And that's how you basically get the sound and the picture. Keep this here for now. And then we have this. This is the power pack. And this looks like it's in the original case as well, too. Look at that. Yeah, look at that. That's the original. Oh, they bungeed it on it. That's cool. So this is the power pack here. I think this resets it right here. I never actually noticed that on these packs before. And then this. Oh, that's just the clip for it. Okay. And bam. Now we're ready to plug it in. Now we'll put this off to the side. And now we have the controller. And that's pretty much all that's in there. We'll place this off to the side. And now we got the controller. And again, this is the original wrap for it too. That is cool. And then here it is. Our controller sticks not bad at all. It's not really loose or anything. You see it comes back pretty good. Yeah, it feels really nice. Feels really nice. Looks like it's all original too. So the buttons feel great. Very nice. The original gray Nintendo 64 controller. Very cool. And then the very special edition part of this one is we get the atomic purple controller here. So let's take this. This is in its original case too, or wrapping. And then bam, there it is. Our original atomic purple controller. I think this was my favorite controller as a kid as well. I always used this controller to play. Look at that. It's always see-through with a purple atomic tint to it as well. And here you can put the rumble packs too. Very cool. And another thing I wanted to show you guys as well, some of us, we use this RFU adapter. So if you guys remember, you had to hook this thing up to your TV and it had to be put on channel like 3 or 4 for it actually to work. So when you turned on the system, if it's on channel 3 or 4, then it would actually work. So you put your cable antenna right in there, and then this goes into the N64 and into the TV, and then bam, right here, N64 part right into there. There's your antenna for your TV, switch for channel 3 and 4, and then that's how that would work. I don't think this is in here. No, it's not, but still some pretty cool quality. And I mean, look, you can tell this thing is also for use for the Nintendo right there, Super Nintendo too. So that's cool too. Old packaging, copyright right there. If I can show you guys, this will clear up. Bam. 1998. And even this box is in great condition too. I don't know. I just find like old packaging really cool. There it is, for use for the Nintendo 64 or Super NES. I don't know. I just again, I find old packaging very retro and very cool. So you get to hold on to things like this. Then a couple of items here. So we get the memory card plus. So this will save all of your game progress. And it had like 4 slots too, so a whole bunch of memory. Back in the day, this was a whole bunch of memory. So you can put load 1, 2, 3 all the way to 4. Save a whole bunch of game progress in here. And this does go into the controller as well. Bam. And that's how you would save your progress. So very cool. Very retro. I love this. Definitely bringing back some old memories too. All right, guys. So coming back to our memory expansion. You see there's the cap. Remember what I said? So remember this bad boy? The red expansion cap. So you got this in some games for free. Basically, you needed this for all the extra memory and the graphics for the game. So I remember getting this with Donkey Kong 64. You really needed it for it. So basically, you just pop this thing in there like so, and bam, you get the extra expansion for the game. So pretty cool. And speaking of the games, we got a bunch of games that we're going to go over here, and these are probably my favorite from the collection. So let's start off with NASCAR 2000. So that's how you know that these games are really old. We're back in 2000. 24 years ago, this game was released. These games were actually pretty cool. I mean, they were fun. They were fun to play. The NASCAR. I think Madden was like the first like character, like person that went on that you can hear in this game too. So that was cool. I think it said like EA Sports. It's in the game. Remember that as well? That's the first time I heard that slogan in my life, actually. So EA Sports, it's in the game. I remember it coming from this game here. Very cool. Another one as well right here. NASCAR 99. We're going further back. Further back in time. 25 years ago, this game was released. This game was big because it had Dale Earnhardt in it. So a lot of people always played Dale Earnhardt. I mean, this one had it too. But this was the game to play in the late 90s if you were a NASCAR fan. Very cool. I mean, all these games are in excellent quality too. The stickers are intact. Back as well. Same with this one. A little bit dirty on this one. But still everything intact. So very cool. Next, personal favorite, WWF Warzone. This is like the pinnacle of wrestling games. Were on the Nintendo 64. Like, you could play these things for hours and have a great time for hours with your friends. This belonged to an Adam G. Adam G, where you at? So we definitely got to at probably GameStop. You see it's got like the stickers and stuff on it. WWF Warzone. Bam. So I think we got this at GameStop. We never had it new or anything, but still in pretty good condition. Adam G, if this is your game, let me know. This one's gonna bring back probably memories for a lot of people. This was, again, 1998's Racing Game of the Year. Bam, Diddy Kong Racing by Rareware. Right there. Nintendo 64, Diddy Kong Racing. This game, amazing. It had the best racing kart story mode ever. In my opinion, at least. You know, a lot of people will say Mario Kart 64 was the best. But the story on this game definitely was the best. I beat this game, too. I beat that big pig. That big old pig in the race at the end. But very, very fun game. I remember playing this with my siblings nonstop. It was just a great game to play, you know, growing up with my family. So definitely this game brings back a lot of memories, and I cherish those. We go into our first sports game I think I've ever played, and probably the last one I ever played. I'm not really a sports fan, especially football. But this is NFL Quarterback Club 2000. I remember playing this as well. So, no, Madden was in this one. Madden was definitely in this one. I got it confused with NASCAR. That lets you know I'm not that much of a sports fan. I'm a very big baseball fan. But other sports, I'm not too crazy about. Football, there you go. Looks like Brett Favre is on the cover here. That is Brett Favre, right? Let me know if I'm right or wrong. I don't know. I don't know football too much. But this game is still in great condition. This was my game. I played it a few times. I couldn't really get the logistics down of it. But still pretty cool. Still to have in our collection 24 years later. Next, we got Roadsters with a nice little, what is that, ketchup stain here. Roasters. I don't think this was my game. I don't remember this game at all. This might have been my brother's. He's into those racing games as well. So I don't know too much about this game. Didn't really play it too much, if all at all. Yeah, it's probably my brother's game. He probably enjoyed this back in the day. Next, again, one of my personal favorites in the collection and playing as a kid was Mario Party. Mario Party was super fun. I remember playing this with my family, my siblings, and my mother. We used to play this all the time, and just, you know, very fond memories. I had great memories of playing this game with my family. And of course, you know, I always got the most stars, and I always won first place because, you know, I'm good like that. But Mario Party, original Mario Party, right here for you guys. Amazing. One of my favorites. This one was probably, I think it was my brother's favorite racing game. South Park Rally. Does anyone remember this game? This game was awesome. It was really fun. You know, it kind of followed the theme of South Park. If you're a South Park fan, definitely very vulgar in some scenes on it, but you know, it's rated M for mature. So, you know, you got to expect that. And it's South Park too. You got Cartman on there. Respect my authority. Very fun game. I remember playing this game. You got, I think I remember Mr. Hanky was a big part of this too. You throw the poo on you, and then you couldn't see some of the screen. So that, very fun memories with that. I definitely played it with my brother a few times. Next up, we have 007. The World Is Not Enough. I think I didn't really play this game too much because I couldn't really get past, like, I think the second or third level. The first level, I remember you're in the bank, and I think it blows up, and then you got to escape it. But 007, The World's Not Enough. I definitely had some gameplay on this, but not too much on it. But still probably a pretty good game. I mean, it has the, what is this? Seal of quality right there. So that's cool. Next, this is probably one of the best, probably second to the best. Second, number 2 to the best wrestling game of all time. WWF Attitude. We played this game a lot back in the day. And these games are still in great conditions. All the stickers are there. I don't know if they're worth anything. But definitely WWF Attitude was one of the greats. We played this a lot. A lot of game time on this. I mean, if we could like go back and record all the game time we had, hours of fun played on this game. We skip the sequel to this and go right to the trilogy. Mario Party 3. I never played Mario Party 2, for the record. Mario Party 3 was also a very great game. The story mode on it was amazing. Single player. Definitely played that a lot. This is actually probably the game that broke my joystick. This is the game that broke it. Maybe Mario Party 1, the first one too, because I think it had a mini game called Castaway where you threw like a fishing rod with a glove at the end out into the water. You try to grab the chest and you had to reel it in. You get the blisters on your palm. This one had it too. There was a mini game inside the single player campaign in this, and you had to reel up you had like a wind up Shy Guy, and you had to do it fast. You had like 30 seconds to quickly wind it up, and the Shy Guy had to like float across to the other side of the room in the game, and you really had to wind that joystick up and broke it. Definitely had blisters on my hand from that, but Mario Party 3, definitely one of my top 10 N64 games right there. Moving on, of course, we have this classic. We have this classic right here, probably the best racing game of all time from Nintendo. They're still making, new maps today on the newest edition of it. Mario Kart 64. Player's Choice. Look, it has the Player's Choice million seller. Right there. Mario Kart 64. Best racing game of all time. And now we're on Mario Kart 6, right? We're on Mario Kart 6? Oh, no. Yeah, 8. Mario Kart 8. Oh, my God. Mario Kart 8 we're on, and they're still making new maps for it. So this was the game that started it all. Mario Kart 64. I remember playing this at fun fairs at elementary school and getting tickets. And I remember I won because I was just a beast. I was a beast in this game. Beast. I'll 1v1 anyone in this. And I will come up on top. So Mario Kart 64, top 5, definitely. Top 5. Next, Cruising Exotica. This was a fun game. This was a fun racing game. We always, I think me and my brother, we always picked the Hunk of Junk. Was a unlockable car in this that you could race. And also in great condition as well. I wish I had the boxes for these. That would be amazing too. If we actually had the boxes. But there it is. Cruising Exotica. Very fun game. And down to the wire. And this one is definitely top 5 for me as well. Probably top 3 of best N64 games. We have 007 GoldenEye, Pierce Brosnan on the cover. We played the crap out of this game, me and my siblings. This is where, screen watching, screen looking, we called it back in the day. When we were playing multiplayer, first-person shooter. You wanted to know where your brother or sister was or your friend was in the map so you can go up and behind them and shoot them? This is the game that started it all right there. Very fun game. Definitely played this for hours as well. I think our favorite mode that me and my sister always used to play was throwing knives. So you would run around the map and just throw knives at each other. And they were one shot. So very fun times, fond memories. Awesome game. Next, I definitely don't think this is mine. This actually looks like it belongs to Blockbuster. Look at that. Property of Blockbuster. Blockbuster, you're not in business anymore. I'm sorry, but I don't know how this ended up in my collection. This is definitely not mine. Property of Blockbuster. Removal of the N64 shield will cause permanent damage. If this label is removed, customer must pay for the cost of the game. Whoa. Blockbuster was not joking around. Look at that Blockbuster. You can almost see it a little bit. Wow. December 26, 1999. Very nice. Wow. This is actually pretty cool. Property of Blockbuster. Beetle Adventure Racing. Yeah, I'd never played this game. I don't know where this game came from. Maybe when Blockbuster was going out of business, we bought them. Possibly, but this game's in kind of rough shape, but still pretty cool. Sorry, Blockbuster. Going down to the wire here. 2 games left, and we got another sports game. This one was actually pretty fun. NBA Showtime, NBA on NBC. This was a good basketball game. I played it with my brother a couple times. Really fun. Didn't play it too much, but still fun. And last but not least, probably my favorite Nintendo 64 game of all time. We got a black case here. Does anyone want to guess what this is? Anyone? It's my favorite game of all time. And bam, there it is. WWF No Mercy. I actually did a stream on this. I think it was last year or earlier this year where I played WWF No Mercy. I did a stream on it. And it brought back so many memories. I played the crap out of this game. I won all the titles, did all the story modes on it. I think I unlocked all the characters on it as well. Definitely not the best shape. It's, you know, it's got some battle wounds on it. But I mean, definitely was my favorite game of all time. There it is. WWF No Mercy. We're going to keep it in there. But guys, that is it. That's all the games that we have for you guys today. And that is the Nintendo 64 Atomic Purple Extra Controller. All right, guys, that's going to do it for the video. If you did enjoy this video, please make sure you smash the like button on your way out. Hit that subscribe button right over there. Make sure notification on turn so you never miss an Italian Meat video. But guys, I'm heading out of here. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And we'll see you guys next time right here on Italian Meat. See you guys later. Bye. Peace. Later.